The Medal for Labour Valour was a civilian labor award of the Soviet Union bestowed to especially deserving workers to recognize and honor dedicated and valorous labor or significant contributions in the fields of science, culture, and the manufacturing industry. It was established on December 27, 1938 by decree of the Presidium of the Supreme Soviet of the USSR. During its existence, its statute was amended 3 times by further decrees, first on June 19, 1943 to amend its description and ribbon, then on December 16, 1947 to amend its regulations, and finally on July 18, 1980 to confirm all previous amendments. During its existence of just over 50 years, it was bestowed to almost 2 million deserving citizens. The medal ceased to be awarded following the December 1991 dissolution of the Soviet Union. Medal statute. The Medal for Labour Valour was awarded to workers, farmers, specialists of the national economy, workers of science, culture, education, health and other to citizens of the USSR, and in exceptional cases, to foreign nationals, for selfless and creative work, for surpassing norms, targets and socialist obligations, for increased productivity and improvements in product quality, effective use of new technologies and the development of advanced technologies, for valuable innovations and rationalization proposals, achievements in science, culture, literature, the arts, education, health, trade, catering, housing and communal services, public services. In other areas of employment, fruitful work in the communist education and training of young people, for successful public and social activities, achievements in the field of physical culture and sports. The Medal for Labour Valour was worn on the left side of the chest and in the presence of other medals of the USSR, immediately after the Nakhimov Medal. If worn in the presence of awards of the Russian Federation, the latter have precedence. Medal description. The Medal for Labour Valour was a 34 mm in diameter circular medal struck from 925 silver with a raised rim on both sides. In the upper obverse, a ruby red enameled 19.2 mm wide 5-pointed star with a silver hammer and sickle at its center. Below the star, the inscription in 2 rows of sunken and red enamel 2.8 mm high letters for Valor Labor at the very bottom. The relief inscription in 3.3 mm high letters USSR. On the otherwise plain reverse, the relief inscription on 2 rows of 2.5 mm high letters Labor in the USSR, a matter of honor. Early awards hung from a small triangular mount covered with a red ribbon with a threaded stub and screw for attachment to clothing. Following the 1943 decree, the Medal for Labour Valour was secured by a ring through the medal suspension loop to a standard Soviet pentagonal mount covered by a 24 mm wide, lilac-colored silk moire ribbon with 2 mm wide red edge stripes. Recipients. The first investiture took place on January 15, 1939, where the Medal for Labour Valour was presented to 22 employees of the Kalinin Armaments Plant No. 8 for exceptional service to the country in the creation and development of new weapons for the Workers' and Peasants' Red Army. The individuals below were recipients of the Medal for Labour Valour: Olympic medalist and Master of Sport Vladimir Alivrovich Naslimov, geochemist, academician and hero of socialist labor Nikolai Vasilievich Belov, actor and clown, people's artist of the USSR, and hero of socialist labor Yuri Vladimirovich Nikulin, Olympic medalist and Master of Sports Vladimir Mikhailovich Barnashov, chairman of the Soviet and then Russian Central Bank Viktor Vladimirovich Chereshchenko, artillery specialist and strategist Ivan Fedorovich Ladygow, actor, director, artist, designer, puppet maker, master puppeteer Nikolai Viktorovich Zykov, rocket engineer and spacecraft designer Sergei Pavlovich Korolev, mathematician and physician Sergei Pavlovich Kurdyumov, ice hockey Olympic medalist Nikolai Mikhailovich Sologubov, writer and author Chingizakifoglu Abdullayev, chess grandmaster Yuri Lovichov, Olympic medalist gymnast Nikolai Yefimovich Andrianov, scientist and linguist Gabdukake Uramovich Akatov, actress, people's artist of the USSR Anna Trofimовna Progorenko, president of the World Meteorological Organization Alexander Ivanovich Bedritsky, Olympic medalist ski jumper, master of sport Vladimir Pavlovich Belousov, General Secretary of the Communist Party of the Soviet Union Mikhail Sergeyevich Gorbachev, physicist, hero of socialist labor Alexander Sergeyevich Davidov, Army General Viktor Fyodorovich Yerin, aircraft designer and organizer of the aircraft industry Viktor Yakovlevich Litvinov, scholar and foremost expert in Old Russian language and literature Dmitry Sergeyevich Lykakov, hockey legend goaltender Vladislav Alexandrovich Tretiak, Doctor of Military and Technical Sciences General Elguda Viktorovich Medzmariashvili, former electrical engineer President of Mordovia Nikolai Ivanovich Merkushkin, theater and film actor, people's artist Andrei Alexandrovich Mironov, ice hockey Olympic medalist Vladimir Vladimirovich Petrov, archaeologist and historian Svetlana Alexandrovna Pletneva, former agronomist and president of Moldova Misha Sniga, theoretical physicist Arseny Alexandrovich Sokolov, aircraft engine designer Dr. Pavel Alexandrovich Soloviev, composer of stage, orchestral, chamber and choral works Yevhen Fedorovich Stankovich, champion Olympic biathlete Alexander Ivanovich Tikhonov, linguist and philologist Akaki Gavrilovich Shanidze, chairwoman of the Presidium of the Supreme Soviet of the Dagestan ASSR Rosa Abdulbasarovna Elgarova, Kyrgyzstan Jolan Mamait.